we start the sharing, sir? Hello?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me
Yes.
okay? Oh, excuse
Yes,
me.
I can hear. I will make introduction about the event and you can start the sharing, sir.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back from the Cross-Border Health and Caregiving Club. Today, Mr. Francis will discuss about the caregiving career opportunities in Australia. So you can start your sharing and you can start to share the screen.
Okay, sure. 1 second. Okay, one more. Presentation. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I think my computer's freezing a little bit. 1 second.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
All right, can everyone see this? And can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, 1 second. Where is my Zoom? Um, all right, so I can start off, or is that everything with the introduction, Mimi?
Yes, sir. Uh, can you
Okay,
repeat?
I think I might start then. Okay, all right. Yeah, yeah. All right. If there's any connection issues in between, please let me know. But I will continue if there is no notification regarding that. Okay, so firstly, I just wanted to kind of get an understanding of who is here today, right? So I was wondering if everyone knows how to use the chat um, side of Zoom. And if you are from Myanmar today, I would like you to type M. And I heard we have some people, a lot of people from Singapore today. So if you're from Singapore, S, and if you're from another country, can you type in O? Or you can actually just spell out the country. Now let's see if I know how to observe the chat though. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, there's the chat. Okay, we're from Singapore, Myanmar. Okay, two of you. Okay, more Singapore. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think we have a lot of people from Singapore. All right, now, if you work as an aged care worker already in Singapore or Myanmar, can you type in AC for aged care? If you're working for another kind of industry or job, could you spell that out? If you're working as an aged care worker, currently, if you can type in AC. If it's another area, you can type in other, or you can spell it out. Okay, maybe we may not. HCA, okay. I'm working as an HCA, excellent. Pharmacy field, excellent. Okay, in Thailand, okay, welcome. All right, cool. All right, excellent. Okay, so I might actually start the presentation. Thank you all for coming today on a Saturday evening. I'm sure everyone is busy doing having a great weekend, and now you have to listen to me babble on about a little bit. This presentation will be brief, right? It will just be kind of like an overview of of the Australian aged care sector, along with kind of the trend that's happening in Australia, the sector trends, and also policy changes that's happening in Australia. Yeah. So, firstly, I think I might just do a little introduction about myself. My name is Francis Takto Ichihara. Country of origin, I was born in Japan in 1990 and raised in Australia. So when I was 6, I moved to Australia. And for university, I went to Japan and I was educated in the education sector. So I got my teaching at Victoria University for my migration diploma. In 2016, when I was 26, I actually moved to Myanmar in Yangon to for workers who were studying Japanese to obtain their JLPT qualification to work in Japan under the TITP scheme. Now, at that time, there wasn't a lot of aged care jobs in Japan under that TITP scheme. But as of now, that has changed. There's another visa called SSW, special skilled worker, I think, or specified skilled worker. I don't remember the exact acronym, but which has incorporated aged care, so kaigo. So people from Southeast Asia and other nations can go to Japan and work in that sector. Um, I was also providing a lot, during my time in Myanmar was kind of my first introduction into the recruitment industry, where I was providing support by developing software for these Japanese sending organizations and these acceptance organizations, primarily in the pension refunds area, right? So basically, foreign workers will go to Japan. They'll work there for a few years. They'll pay into the Japanese pension system. But once they return, they can claim their pension. But the issue was that there was a lot of tedious process, difficulty in obtaining this refund, a lot of documentations, and this all needed to be sent by paper to Japan. And basically, I found a loophole that made it easier, well, made it possible for these workers to apply online. So we created an online pension system for workers. So we did a lot of work. Our clients were sending organizations and acceptance organizations, and also individuals that went to Japan, right, to work in Japan. So I kind of got an introduction into the international recruitment side when I was in Myanmar. When I was in 2020, in middle of COVID, I went to Sri Lanka. And this is when I first started actually getting into the recruitment industry, where we were providing software engineers to companies in Japan, right? And IT software engineers, they don't really need to physically be in the country, right? Because they're basically on the computer all day, every day. And and it was COVID, and we had great engineers in Sri Lanka. So basically, we started recruitment for a completely work from home model where Japanese companies will hire Sri Lankan engineers. Yeah, and in 2022, I moved to Thailand. We developed an e-learning platform. This was actually a continuation with our partners in Sri Lanka. But I think my love for education had never died, and we created an e-learning platform um, to be able to provide a wide range of education to a wide range of people around the world, right? And it, it was a platform that basically it was agnostic, right? So it can be duplicated as many times as we want, and it can, if it's specializing in the education in the health sector, then the platform will be converted and specialized for the health sector and so on, right? So that was 2022. And in 2024, only 3 weeks ago, actually, I moved to Malaysia. And actually, in middle of 2023, we started the frameworks for aged care recruitment into Australia. And this is the main focus that we currently on. So I'm here in Kuala Lumpur, very close to some of you who are in Singapore. So yes, that's kind of just a little bit about me.